everyone, it's Becky Livingston from Penheel Marketing, and today I want to talk to you about how to create holiday-themed Hallow text images. It is almost fall, it's August right now, so we've got quite a few things coming up in the fall, but you could use this all year long. We have our back-to-school holidays, we have fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, the December holidays, New Year's, you have all kinds of things coming up. So let's see how we can create holiday-themed Hallow text. So first thing we want to start out with is a big font. The font that I'm using here is Tan St. Kennard, and I'm just starting out with Happy Halloween because it is not that far away and I need to start creating content. I use this font and I made it very large. It's 225 pixels, so we want to make sure we have that. The next thing we want to do is take this font and apply an effect. Now I've duplicated this, so I'm not overwriting my big fat font here. So I've duplicated it and I put the effect hollow on it. Now you can adjust how thick or how thin you do want that border to be. I'm going to keep it at 50. I seem to like that pretty well. So now I've got my hollow text. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my page again. All I'm doing up here is I'm clicking my duplicate page, so I'm not overwriting anything. I then go over to elements. Boop-a-doo-doo, here's elements, and I look for Halloween. Now I'm looking for something with almost like a border on it. So I want a graphic. And I'm going to scroll down until I see something that I like that I could apply. Like here's an example. This one has houses on it that has something with border on it. This is also, here's another one that I might use. And what I landed on is I landed on these trees. Now, this is two pictures. They're the same actually, no, it's not. It's one picture. And it came in as black. I'm not sure where I've got it. Let's go look at my recents so we can see it. Let's see, here it is, I think. This is it. It came in black. I dropped it in here and I changed the color of it. I changed it to orange just to make it stand out a little bit more. I could change it to any color I wanted to, but I wanted it to be orange. And I made sure it sat on the bottom and that my whole graphic is in here. The next thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure my pumpkins are kind of in my O's. So I'm going to click my position button and go to layers. And when I started this, Happy Halloween was in the background because then I put in my graphic. When you go to your layers, you can move things around. So that's how I get the Happy Halloween in front of my graphic so that it fits and goes right through. Then I also found the corners, and it's the same image. I just flipped it horizontally and put it in each corner. The next one I did was for fall. I'm using the same font, Tan St. Gerard or Kennard, and I changed my text, Welcome Fall. And what I did here is then I went and found fall pictures. So you can see I've got, here's some leaves falling. It's over here. It's right in the background. It's right there. I took that and then I duplicated it and flipped it. So this picture, this graphic that I grabbed, I put it in here once. I clicked copy, paste, put it in here again, and I flipped it horizontally. So it's sitting over here on the side and it's in here somewhere. So I have two of them. And then I wanted one that had some leaves coming down kind of in the middle. So I grabbed this one. So it has some leaves falling down in the middle. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just click on my picture, click position. This allows me to move my welcome behind everything, in front of everything, or between some things. So I've got some leaves here that are falling in front of the letters. So I kind of like that concept as well. That's another thing you could do. Then this last one, this next one, I put pictures in. So I have my same welcome fall. I simply just duplicate my page. So I keep my welcome fall. What I did with this is then I changed the color of it to white. Then I found a picture of fall that I liked. And I drop it into the background. So I find a picture, I come over here to elements, and I look for fall photos. I find my picture, which is this one. I take it, I drop it in here, I click position, and I put it in the background. Then what I did is I copied it and I pasted it, dragged it over the front of the picture, and changed the transparency. So you can see it's a little bit lighter. Then, to make it even more dramatic, I drag the picture down. Let me just make sure I get rid of my other one because I have a duplicate here. I drag the picture down so that fall is just slightly lighter than welcome. So it's another option you can do with these halo effects. The last one I want to show you is for the holidays. Happy holidays. I use the same font. Got my Tan St. Kennard here. Happy holidays. I did change it from black to dark green. And then I searched in my elements for some winter. I searched for winter. And I went to graphics because I wanted to have some kind of neutralish background. I like the trees, so I grabbed my trees, brought them over here, made them fairly large, and then I duplicated it. So I made a little forest. So now I duplicated it. And what I did was I took my position tool and I moved them around. Now you're going to see when I click on position, I have two happy holidays. I have one down here and I have one here. The one down at the bottom does not have the effect on it. So if I take the top one, take the top happy holidays and I'm going to drag it. So the one in the back is the text without an effect. There's no effect on it. I used the same shade of green and I made the transparency very low, 18. So it's kind of a shaded color. Then I took the same font, same exact thing, I copy and I pasted it. I dragged it over the top. I added my effect to hollow. Now I can make this thicker or thinner. Totally depends on whatever I feel like doing to it. I'll keep it at least 30% so it's a little thick. Actually, I'll put it back to 50. Then I found some snow people because I love snowmen. It's one of my favorite holiday, winter characters. Found a couple snow people and I dropped them in. Now, in my positioning, I can move the snow people. I can drop them behind the text. I can drop them in between the hollows. I can put them in the front. So there's all kinds of things I can do here. I do want the snow people in front of the trees. So if I drag them below the trees, I'm going to lose them. So I want the snow people in front of the trees. I also want them in front of my text. So they sit a little bit in front, but I want the trees behind. Now I could take this happy holidays and drag it in between. And you see what happens over here. My days part is now behind the other set of trees. I don't want that. I want it to sit in front of the trees. But you can do all kinds of things with positioning and layering and moving things around. So definitely play around with this. And I can see now that my happy holidays is a little bit off. I'll definitely put the transcript in the description. So if you like, subscribe to the channel. I have a whole bunch of these little clips in my YouTube channel. They're called Canva hacks. Hope you like this one. Definitely use it for the fall or whatever season you plan to celebrate. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.